Greetings, mathematicians. Let's take a look into our table of contents. Oh boy, I think my date is actually on point today. So let's zoom on in with my new document camera. So we are Friday, 11/6, multiply mixed numbers. All right, two familiar things we're going to bring together. 27L, 27R. If you need a moment, pause. Otherwise, stick with me. All right. I'm all the way on 27L, 27R, but I do need to put my page numbers down. All right. And let's get a broad overview of our page. Let's go ahead, put our date in. It's the 6th of November. You can pause if you like. I'm going to zoom in on the top. I'm going to move this whole thing over. There we go. All right, Unit 3, Lesson 6, multiplying mixed numbers. Our objective, I will convert mixed numbers to improper fractions and multiply by fractions. All right, easy enough. Say it with me. I will convert mixed numbers to improper fractions and multiply by fractions. Pretty easy. Let's go and check out some of those action verbs. To convert means to change mixed numbers to improper fractions. Now, we're going to have to reach all the way back to Unit 1 for what that means. An example of an improper fraction would be any fraction where the numerator is heavier or larger than the denominator. For instance, 10 over 7, improper fraction. And mixed number, an example of a mixed number would be anything that has a whole number and a fraction together. So we're going from one of these to one of those and then multiply. All right, let's take a peek. I've got a quick conversion for you for your notes. Today should be very short. We've done this before in class. I'm sure your 4th grade teacher has talked about converting with you, but let's start with the fraction 1 2/3. Now we are going to go in a clockwise fashion. Say it with me, clockwise. We're going from the denominator to the whole number to the numerator. All right. And as we're going that clockwise fashion, we're going to use this expression to help us out. So denominator times whole number. Then we're going to add the numerator. We're going to go clockwise. We're going to keep the denominator. So to work this sample out, let's work it out together. 3 times 1 is, let's do 3 times 1 plus 2. 3 times 1 is 3. Add 2, we get 5. We're going to keep that denominator. So we can rewrite 1 2/3 as 5/3. Pretty easy. So just a quick review. We're going clockwise, denominator times whole number plus numerator. That's simply all there really is. If you need to pause, pause. Otherwise, let's look to the next page for some sample problems. All right. We have 3 problems to work out. You can go ahead and pause that and start to work out, or you can work them out with me one at a time. All right. First one, I have a fraction. I'm going to convert times plus. I'm going to go clockwise. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So now I can rewrite this as 5/6 times 4/3. Then I can solve. Numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. 20 over 18 divide down. I get 1 2/18. I can simplify to 1 and 2 goes into itself 1 time. 2 goes into 18 9 times. Correct answer, correct answer, correct answer. Oh, I think I'm a little out of range. Let me zoom out a bit. All right, next up, I have 2 mixed numbers. So in this case, I would need to convert both. So let's start with the first times plus 4 times 1 plus 3. I'll bring it lower. So 7/4 times 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1, 9. Bring down the denominator. We keep it. Now we have a problem that's pretty easy to figure out here. So 7 times 9. Oh, I always get that one stuck. Let me go. 7 times 10 is 70, and then take 7 away. End up with 63. 4 times 4, 16. Now we're essentially just going to divide out. This is one that I don't know by heart, so I'm going to use long division. How many 16s can fit into 63? 16 is awfully close to 20. How many 20s fit in there? That's an easier question. I think it's 3. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 6 is 18. Put it together. We get 48. Could I fit another 16 in there? Well, another 10 would put it at 58. That would only be 5. Yeah. So let's try this again. 30. Let's subtract down. 13. 5. 13 minus 8 is 5. 15. Yeah, we were 1 off. Good thinking. So we have our whole number is 3. Our numerator is 15. Our denominator is 16. That's our answer. Can't get any smaller. Let's separate these problems. Taking up a lot of space. All right, next one. Ooh, Webb and I were working on problems like this yesterday. We have a whole number. We always have to put it over 1. All right, let's fix this one. 10 times 1 plus 7. 10, 17. So I'm going to rewrite the whole thing right next door. 5/1 times 17/10. Now this actually is a callback to yesterday. We could multiply this, or we could cross simplify using that butterfly method. Let's look at these two. Can 5 go into 10? Of course, 2 times. Real easy problem now. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 2 is 2. Divide down. How many 2's fit into 7? And put 3. 1 is our remainder. Keep the denominator. 3.5. All right, my friends, you will see some sample problems in Think Central. The only difference is there are going to be some visual models for you to check out. They will be a version of the area model. It's not something I can easily draw here in my notebook. So take notes, do well, use the hints, but if you need to, use this conversion method. It will work every time. So in case you needed our notes. All right, my friends, I'll see you on the internet.